Welcome to EdScoop TV. I'm Wyatt Kash, and we're here today with Courtney Kofeldt. Courtney is the Supervisor of Educational Technology for the PA Leadership Charter School in Westchester, Pennsylvania. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much for having me, Wyatt.
Start off by telling us a little bit about your school. How many students do you support, and how many IT folks help them?
We have about 2,700 students all across the state of Pennsylvania, and we serve 170 teachers, both in our Westchester and Pittsburgh locations. Our IT staff is pretty extensive. We have about 20 members, and then we also have 5 instructional coaches that I work with to really help our teachers integrate technology effectively.
Mm-hmm. And being an online school is sort of a different set of challenges than a lot of the CoSN members often face. Tell us a little bit about what is different in supporting that kind of IT operation.
So we are at a disadvantage because we don't have our students right in front of us. So every new tech item, we have to be very meticulous with how we roll it out, making sure our students are instructed effectively and making sure that we're all on the same page with our stakeholders. So this past year, we rolled out a new learning management system called Canvas. Mm-hmm. We were previously on Moodle. So we had a very extensive pilot with our 6th grade team last year, and then this year we went full school. So we had many communications to our students. We created an onboarding course for each of our school division levels, just to ensure that they were comfortable with the technology, because that's really when they're going to succeed, is when they're comfortable with that technology that they're using and able to really have a learning environment that's conducive to their needs.
Mm-hmm. And what's it like for the teachers?
Our training for them was very extensive as well. Our 2015-2016 school year was focused on training them in the new learning management system. Granted, they had their skills to navigate Moodle, but to really utilize Canvas effectively to make it a profound educational experience, we really focused on that and making sure they felt comfortable with providing the education to our students and providing that tech assistance as well.
Mm-hmm. And this being it all virtual, can you describe just briefly how the kind of a typical school day goes, and how teachers interact and make sure they're able to assess how students are doing?
So our typical school day, our teachers are posting learning modules within Canvas, so students work asynchronously through that. They have training videos where we use Camtasia and Nearpod to really get that information out there and making it engaging. But we also utilize platforms like Zoom technology to have a live lesson with our students where it's face-to-face online, and they're able to work with their peers as well and collaborate. And that we host those live lessons daily. It varies among the grade levels that we have.
And are students expected to have their own equipment, or does the school issue anything?
We issue devices to all of our students. K to 9th grade, they have a laptop and an iPad as well to go over supplemental programs. So we provide internet reimbursement as well for our families.
Interesting. So tell me some of your top tech priorities for your school as you look ahead to the coming school year.
Some of our top tech priorities include really personalizing that online learning for our students. We have personalized learning paths where we can really tier our students to meet their needs and provide different assessment opportunities, not just that online assessment, providing projects that our students can learn and leveraging technology to do that. Our students have internet right in front of them, so we can't provide assessments that they're just able to Google that question. We really need to push their thinking and provide different learning opportunities where they can apply their knowledge and show what they know.
Mm-hmm. And tell me about one project maybe that you're particularly proud of in the past year in the way of educational technology initiatives.
So I'm most proud of our change and migration to Canvas this year. we were, as a cyber school, we were on Moodle for 10 years. So changing that in 2 years was a big step for all of our stakeholders involved. And I think the willingness of our staff to make that change for the needs of our students, to meet their needs, and how our families and students have taken that in stride as well, to accept change and know that it's a benefit to their educational experience. So I'm very proud of that and how we came together as a school to really bring a step forward.
Let me talk a little bit about cybersecurity. CoSN has recently issued some new guidelines about for school districts, and have you had a chance to see some of that, and how do you envision your district looking at cybersecurity, especially given sort of the nature of your online community?
We are very meticulous about what programs we introduce to students. We're always very mindful of our student data and making sure that our students are safe and our families are safe as well. Before introducing any new tool, we evaluate it as a team. Our tech steering committee goes through it and approves it before any staff can use it. So we're very mindful and meticulous about how we use student data.
And lastly, being selected as a next generation leader for CoSN probably introduces you to both the opportunity to advance your knowledge and skills, but also probably gives you some perspective on what you would share with others. So I'm wondering what advice you might have for other rising IT specialists in the K-12 space.
I would say utilize the network that is available to everyone. Something that I'm very passionate about is being a connected educator, a connected learner. So the extensive amount of resources that are available, whether it's people sharing online, the CoSN network itself, really put yourself out there, take that risk, because it's definitely worth the ideas and connections that you'll make.
Well, Courtney, thank you so much. Congratulations on that honor, and really appreciate your stopping by and sharing some of your insights with us today.
Thank you so much for having me, Wyatt.
I'm Wyatt Kash with EdScoop TV. Thank you very much for watching.